People will come back into your life when they get disappointed by the people that they left you for. When they realize that you have more value than anything that they were looking for, that's when they come back around. And at that point, you have two choices. You can either accept being leftovers, or you can block them from ever stealing your energy again.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WJ. We got something interesting to talk about today, especially from a man's perspective. Her true colors. This is a question we will keep asking, I believe, till the end of time. You never know a woman till you know a woman. And even then, it keeps evolving. This is what I like to parallel to when a guy is with a lady and she decides to leave him for another man. And then gets over there thinking the grass is greener on the other side. This happens a lot for whatever the reasons are. And they get on the other side only to find out it wasn't what they thought. And then they want to come back. So my question to you is, should you accept her in that scenario? I believe in forgiveness. We all need forgiveness. But I also believe in making very wise decisions. Because when someone makes up their mind, bold enough to tell you they do not want you, and they leave, I'm not saying that cannot work if they come back. All I'm saying is be very careful how you make the decision to accept them back. Sometimes some things are better off just letting them go. It's so much healthier for you and your sanity. Because people, as I know it, as I've studied it in this few years of mine on earth, people will always resolve back to their default. So it's only a matter of time. Well, her true colors is what we're talking about today. Do you know the woman you're with? Do you understand the woman you're with? And when you see certain things, signals, what does that tell you? How do you react to it as men? You cannot truly know someone until you know someone. And that would never truly happen because we keep evolving. Well, take a look at this next video and let us know what you think. Please put your comments in the comment section below. Take a look.
You will never know a woman until she has leverage on you. You could be with a woman 5-10 years. Until she has leverage on you, that's the only time you're going to know who she really is. When she gets pregnant or when you get married. That's when her true colors show. I'm so scared to ever let a woman get leverage on me. I had a friend, he was begging his baby mama, I'll send you $1,000 just to send me a picture of my child. Women will power like a tyrant. You have to manufacture situations to test that woman before you get her pregnant, before you get married, because you will never know.
Wow. What he's trying to say, I believe, is you will never know until some of those women get what they were looking for. That's why you got to be very careful. You got to ask questions. You got to put some checks and balances in place. I believe if you're interested in someone and you want to be with them, and first and foremost, you've heard me say this a lot, and I'm going to say it again. Men, let's zip it up. Believe you me, zip it up. A lot of us have gotten ourselves into so much mess because we stuck our God-given manhood where we shouldn't have. And it's affected so many men's lives in ways that he shouldn't have, just for momentary pleasure. It's not worth it. Believe you me, you are a high value. And that's how they cannot get leverage over you. He's talking about leverage. This gentleman is talking about not having leverage, not allowing a woman to have leverage over you. That's one way we can start. Believe you me, hold off. Find the right woman. Marry her. Be committed to her. Because a lot of them, we know, they've got a lot of stuff in the bag, tricks in the bag. If you're not careful, you will fall for it. And your life will be turned around for the rest of your life. You've got to pray hard. I believe in prayer. You've got to think hard. You've got to be careful to make your decisions about who the woman you want to be in your life. Be very careful. Do your studies right. Do your research. Find out from her friends. And even then, you got to take whatever they tell you with a grain of salt, because some of her friends may be trying to get with you. So you got to be careful. So they could be saying the bad things about her so you can get with them. It's not easy being a man, and it's not easy being a man who's looking for his queen. But you've got leverage if you don't fall for the trap. Don't just look at the optics. Pray hard. Surround yourself with people that can help you do some research too. In some instances, find out about their family background. What are they like? What do they do? What does she like? Find out about people that know her and ask them about her. Just don't go blindly. Because saying, oh, until you get married, until you have kids, yeah, you are right, but you are partially right. And I'm saying you're partially right because that can be corrected. If you do your research before, you are not going to totally know someone, because even you yourself, you can't totally know yourself, because certain times you would react to things and you would tell yourself, wait a second, I didn't know I had that in me. However, you want to be around someone, you want to be with someone that at least you align, even in the midst of disagreements, midst of strong fellowship. When things are a little tensed, you can still look at the person and say, hey, I love this person. I like this person. Not someone trying to take advantage of you, trying to get leverage so they can take advantage of you. So many stories on the social media. You hear about a guy who just fell for this woman. He loves her because of optics. She's got a good body, blah, 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 blah. Like that can hold water. That cannot hold jack squat. You need more than that. And then what do you hear with those types of men? In a little while, the relationship is done. She's filed all of this stuff, and he's paying all this huge sums of money for no reason. Now, is that worth it? For me, it all begins from not sticking your manhood where it does not belong. Wait for the right woman. And believe you me, it will be the best thing that ever happened to you. Because you don't have to wait for someone to show you their true colors, because they say people will show you their true colors in the course of life. You just have to wait, be patient, and study them. And once they show you their true colors, you better believe it. Watch how they treat their family members. Watch how they treat people around them. When you go out with them, watch how they treat the servers. Watch how they treat people. That's an indication of who they are 2.0. Because you know there's a lot of pretenses that go on when people want you for whatever they want you for. But you want someone who wants you for you, and you want someone you want for who they are. Her true colors is who she is. And your true color as a man is who you are. So find someone whose true colors mesh with yours, so you don't have to deal with all of this mess. Take a look at this last video, and this is quite encouraging.
How do I feel about women who says, I need a man that can handle me? And I've always taught this. Listen, the last thing a man wants to do is come home and have to handle you. That's the last thing that he wants to do. After he's been beat up by the world, beat up at the office, stressed out, the weight of the world on his shoulders, the last thing he wants to do is to come home to a woman that he has to handle. If you're single, listen to me. If you want a man and you want a good marriage, you want to be a helpmate. You want your man to come home and be encouraged by you, loved by you, inspired by you, built up by you. You know, I just preached 4 services. We're in a 2-hour car ride back home. We went to see a facility and doing all kinds of work. The last thing that I want is to go home to a woman that I got to handle. And I got a strong woman. I got a boss lady woman. But my woman has already texted me and said, sweetheart, when you're coming home, I'm gonna have a plate for you when you get home. She already knows that I have a weight as a covering and as a high priest of the home. I have a weight that she doesn't have to carry. It does not mean that I'm better than her. It just means that in my office as a husband, I have a leadership weight. Just like the president of the United States have a weight that you won't have to carry. The lead pastor of a church has a weight that the staff and the people never have to carry. As a husband, we have a weight that our wives don't have to carry. And it's not that we're better, but it's a weight that should be acknowledged and then supported, blessed, prayed for, encouraged. So my word for you single ladies is that you don't want to say, well, I just need a man that can handle me. That's the last thing that a man wants to do.
Facts. What I don't understand is, do these women understand what they're saying by saying, I need a man that can handle me? And the man that go for that, did you understand what she said before you decided to sign up for a woman that tells you, I need a man that can handle me? So if you did that, if you signed up for that, what are you complaining about as a man? For the men that actually go for that is what I'm saying. Now, to the normal men who want peace for their lives, as most men do, they want to be leaders in their home. They want to love on their wives. They want their wives that love on them and honor them. They want a good structured home where they can leave a good legacy. And the kids and the children can do a repeat of what they have done, living a good life, how a man is supposed to treat his wife, how a wife is supposed to honor the husband, and they can carry that on as well. So for those, when you hear a woman say, I need a man that can handle me, I think you should just go the other way. She has shown you her true colors. Believe them when they say it. When a woman shows you her true colors, whether in her words and what she's doing or what she's telling you or how she's showing it, please believe it. And find yourself what works for you. I don't understand how us men get ourselves into this kinds of mess. And then when the mess overwhelms us or is right in our face, we complain. What are you complaining about? You got yourself in that mess. So before you get yourself in that mess, if it's something you cannot handle, something that she says or does that irritates you, or just, even though she could be, in your opinion, she's fine, she's got everything, run, walk away. All that fine stuff, and she's got the BBL and all that, is not going to help you in any way. As a matter of fact, you're not going to see it. When everywhere is tensed, you're not going to see anything. The not so good looking woman out there who's peaceful will be more beautiful to you at that time. Beauty is good. Outer beauty is good, but inner beauty is better. It makes the outer beauty so much more beautiful. But when the inside is a mess, the outside beauty, doesn't matter whatever grade you want to give it, it's not going to be appealing. Her true colors is who she is. Sometimes you have to take your time to understand who you're with. That's why you date for a while. You ask questions and be open. Don't be afraid for someone to say they don't want you because of the question you're asking. It means it's not good for you anyway. You should not be afraid. You should not be hesitant to ask any questions to a woman you want to call your own. And she should not be afraid and feel any type of way asking you any questions, because that's how the relationship is going to be built. You've got to have that atmosphere where you're free. You can be yourself. You can be a man around your woman, and your woman can be a woman around you. If you've experienced a situation where the woman keeps coming and going because she thinks she can, she leaves you for another person, finds out the grass is not greener on the other side, and you keep accepting them back, I think you're making a mistake. You've got to draw the line. She's showing you her true colors, and that's what she's going to carry on if you ever think or you ever go ahead and get married to that type of woman like that. Because those That is her true color. She's a runner. And when things are not pleasant, she leaves. And then she comes back. Do not put yourself in that type of situation. Do not waste someone else's time, and do not let somebody else waste your time. Make the right choice. Men, zip it up. You will thank me later. That's all we got today. I'll be coming back again with more pieces. And you know how we like to wrap it up. We never like to leave without reminding ourselves that we always remember we've got one life with many seasons. So we want to make the best of it. The best of it. I'll be coming back soon enough. God bless you. You're my brother. I'll be looking out for you. I'm praying for you. Hold your head up high. It all will work out well. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.